Hey guys, and welcome back to the Aether Hub. I'm Simon again, bringing you more Magic the Gathering lore. Today's video is something of a clarification of sorts, connecting the old story of Dominaria and another plane with current events and new legends rising today. Something I've seen a lot of you confused about is the curious case of the Umezawa family on Dominaria. Why is it so curious? Well, many members seem to be tied to both Dominaria and the plane of Kamigawa, yet we know of no Umizawa planeswalkers throughout their history. How did this family become embroiled in the tales of these two different planes? Well, let's take a climb up their family tree and find out. We all know the beloved story of Tetsuko Umezawa, the brave warrior who betrayed his emperor, the dragon planeswalker KILL NICOL BOLAS, succeeding in killing the evil tyrant when no other mortal could ever dream that possible. This is probably one of the greatest single feats by a mortal in the MTG universe, but despite these events going way back in Dominaria's past, Tetsuo isn't the first Umezawa of note in this family. In fact, the Umezawas aren't even native to Dominaria at all. They hail from another, far-flung plane, with heroes and stories all their own. The first in the line of Umezawa was in fact a man named Toshiro Umezawa, a Ronin samurai, rogue, and con artist from the plane of Kamigawa. Kamigawa is a world far from Dominaria, a world separated by a thin veil between the mortal and the spiritual world. These spirits, or kami, were a mixed bag of benevolent souls and sadistic demons, with gods among them that could terrorize the mortal realm should the barrier between them fade, and of course fade it did. Kamigawa, the block and the story behind it, centered around the Kami War. I've covered this in a number of videos, some you can find linked in the description below, but as a recap, the Kami War started and lasted for several years because a mortal stole something near and dear to the Supreme Kami, the mighty Okagachi. It was basically the biggest, baddest god's child, so yeah, a fight was inevitable. The war raged for many years, and none really thought it would come to an end, with infuriated kamis destroying entire armies in an instant and dark rituals forcing mystics to forsake their values. One could say it was a pretty bad scene on Kamigawa, no doubt. Toshiro, despite being a hitman, con artist, thief, etc., actually proved to be one of the greatest heroes in the Kami War. Through various connections and events that occurred in his life, Toshi, as he liked to be called, found himself tied to the daughter of the powerful man who started this whole disaster, Konda. A kami of the crescent moon appeared to the pair, showing the truth of the girl's birth, i.e. the stealing of her spirit from the kami realm, and the crimes of her father resulting in the start of the Kami War. They needed to use this information to end the war before the mortal realm was torn apart, and to that end, the Myojin of Night's Reach, Kamigawa's patron kami of darkness and secrets, bestowed Toshi with the powers of Night's Reach, allowing him to hide in the shadows with ease and escape his enemies. Now, this power came with a cost, and the price was really unique. This kami actually had the ability to visit other planes, sort of like a planeswalker or a demon in this case. But that was only due to the fact that the big kami in power, Okagachi, was manifesting in the mortal realm and thus messing up the barriers between all worlds. The kami of Night's Reach really liked visiting other worlds, so it didn't necessarily want this Kami War to end. She gave Toshi the ability to hide, hoping he would use it to hide this kami daughter and keep the conflict going longer. Toshi, being a rogue, of course took the deal but was always thinking of ways to better his own situation. To that end, Toshi broke the deal of Night's Reach and actually ended the Kami War in an entirely unexpected way. Rather than simply handing over what was taken to Okagachi, Toshi combined the physical and spiritual aspects of the Kami's daughter, creating a mystical force known as the Sisters of Flesh and Spirit. This new big kami defeated her own father, both of them actually, the kami Okagachi and the misguided emperor Konda. With both of these sides defeated, the Kami War came to an end. The sisters took the place of their kami father as barrier between spirit and mortal realms, and peace was restored to Kamigawa, all thanks to a simple rogue samurai named Toshiro Umezawa. But wait, how does that get the family line to Dominaria? Well, remember that planeswalking spirit of Night's Reach? Well, Toshi kinda went against her wishes and his part of the deal, but at the same time, she kinda liked the rogue, sort of. So he was punished for his betrayal, but not killed. Using her unique abilities, she removed Toshi's eyesight and teleported him far from his home, landing him on the shores of Madara on Dominaria. Although blind, Toshi skillfully found his way inland and began the clan of Umizawa on Dominaria. This clan would grow under the radar for several generations until the birth of Tetsuo Umezawa, who would go on to kill Nicol Bolas. You can recap those events with a video linked in the description below. But spoilers, Bolas didn't stay dead. In fact, upon his resurrection, Bolas departed Dominaria to Kamigawa to accomplish two things. One, to kill all those named Umizawa or whoever ever been linked to that family, and two, to kill the Myojin of Knight's Reach, who brought the first Umizawa to Dominaria. It looks like he managed to defeat the Kami, but it's unknown if he managed to kill everyone connected to the Umizawa name on Kamigawa. Yeah, Bolas holds some intense grudges. But that leaves us with the Umizawa here on Dominaria. And although they were once a line of heroes, their name has since fallen to disarray, to very low levels, probably thanks to Bolas's revenge somehow. Little is known of their clan, and any survivors keep a very low profile. We see this in the newest member of this legendary family, Tetsuko Umezawa, Fugitive. Like his ancestor before him, Tetsuko again had to rely on underhanded tricks to meek out survival, or at the very least, hide from a very, very grumpy dragon. Anyway guys, that's it for the story of the Umezawa clan, their deeds and victories on two different planes, and how they actually got to Dominaria. If you have any comments or questions, just leave them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and of course, share it across the multiverse. Remember, you can also support Vorthos content on YouTube by joining the Vorthos army on Patreon. Get free mythic cards signed by me and your name on the credits of my videos, while also supporting your favorite content. Find that link in the description below. As always guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time here on the Aether Hub.